Hey, what's up? It's Danaya Azure. Be sure to follow me all over social media at Danaya Azure, DANAYAAZURE, and like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Designs for You, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio, and be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Just type in Danaya Azure.
So this has been Callie, aka the Life of a Free Spirit, and you have now tuned into Danaya Azure Radio.
Period. Good afternoon, Callie, and welcome to Danaya Azure Radio. How are you, Queen?
I'm good, baby. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. I forgot when I found you on the YouTube streets, but your energy is just off the chain, and it was definitely been a pleasure to be able to talk with you on Spaces. Because, honey, if y'all follow Life of the Free Spirit on Twitter, because her Spaces are on point, and it was off the chain. So yes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely I've been really appreciating all the love and support that y'all have been showing me, not only on Twitter. I mean, it's comforting to hear y'all's voices and everything, and that gives me like a lot of reassurance. But like on my channel and like everything, like y'all have just been absolutely amazing, you know?
Yeah, so Callie is a YouTube/content creator, just doing so many amazing things. How did you originally get started when it came to YouTube?
So I was homeless. I was really miserable in my life with a lot of darkness, and I felt the need to like tell my story. I was like really lost, had like a lot of, mental health problems. I'm a survivor of, self-harm and stuff like that. And I just was like, no one's life is like this. Like, only my life is this crazy and dark, And I came on YouTube and I started telling my story, and so many people related to me. Like, I talked about my mom being schizophrenic. I talked about how I survived suicide twice. I talked about how I, managed artists, and I wrote like a lot of poetry and stuff. So I just started telling my life story, just like as it was, And I attracted a lot of people, and then I started doing like reactions and like drama content and like commentary and like more comedy, because people like telling me how funny I was, and I'm just like, okay, so you know what? I would much rather keep it funny and cute, because life is sad enough as it is. It was like a good new focus for my channel.
Most definitely. Oh, yeah, and she is hilarious because she was doing her reactions, and she has a little fan, honey, and you're just like waiting for the snap, like, boop, and it's just absolutely hilarious. One thing I love about you is that you're so genuine. Everybody's so concerned. What's going on behind the paywall? I said it on your channel, and I'll say it to my millions of listeners. What goes on behind the paywall is her the same way, only without her makeup. That's it. That's literally it. She's the exact same way, whether she is in front of all of her 30,000 subscribers, period. Let's be clear.
Period.
She's with her fabulous numbers. That's it. It's the exact same thing. We just get to see her without makeup.
Period.
Like, y'all listen out. Oh my God, what's going on behind there? Oh, why? Because you saw 30 seconds of a stream that was 3 hours long that was completely misinterpreted? No.
Speaking of that stream, I know you remember, Danaya, you probably commented already. Girl, it's still in good standing, girl.
I know it is. I'm sure it is. Because, I had to go do my due diligence. I went back and I took screenshots. I said, wait, y'all trying to change the date of things. I'm like, screenshots exist, right? And video recordings and all these things. While y'all sitting there trying to lie on somebody. Come on now. I don't understand this.
That stream is still in good standing, 3 hours. And the majority of it is just us geeking and laughing, as always. I just had a message to relay.
Yes.
Because people wanted to lurk,
Mhm. And that's the thing about it. And Callie is my guest here on Danaya Azure Radio. I think one thing that I know when it comes to content creators, when it comes to content creators of color, is it takes a little bit longer to get things done on platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that. it's like we'll get dinged for like music or whatever, but for some strange reason, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram can't catch the, blatant racism. Takes them a little while to capture that part. But y'all catch the music. Y'all catch if we share too much on your platform. Y'all catch if we comment the wrong thing. But you can't catch the blatant racism.
Right.
The blatant homophobia, like that part just kind of escapes you, it's kind of frustrating.
No, it's annoying. And I talk about that stuff all the time, and I'm going to keep talking about it because I think it's messed up too. I think it's trash. I hate that it takes these platforms so long to check blatant racism, blatant hate speech, blatant bigotry. And it's like it can be all in your face, and they do nothing. They do nothing.
So with everything that you've gone through on YouTube, what would you say motivates you to continue?
My audience, the free spirits, my supporters, 100%. I've always had a bit of what people call parasocial, and some people feel like parasocial relationships can be toxic, when you get too attached to a person. But I also think that as long as you practice healthy boundaries and you're just honest about how close you want to get with people, of course you're going to make friends in passing. But
right.
I came on the platform just open, honest, who I am. You feel me? And just doing my thing the way I do my thing. And it's the support of my damn audience. Like, they are so loving, and even recently with everything that I've gone through, they helped me out. And I am beyond grateful. Like, every morning I wake up, like, I know that, when I post, y'all are going to watch it, regardless of what it is. I know that there's going to be at least one person out there who's, like, showing me so much love and support. And I live for it, I absolutely live for it.
Most definitely. What would you say has been one of your best live moments on YouTube?
I don't know if I should be a smart ass or can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can I curse or no?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm good. Okay. I don't know if I should be a smart ass or if I should just give. I believe tell that N word to save it is making it round. And I'm living for that, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And you go on YouTube and you tell them to save it. But I think, honestly, what people know me the most for is just, like, my reactions and stuff. I feel like my reactions and my content just speaks, as a whole for itself. But when it comes to my independent moments, I have a few. It's always when I'm popping off and cussing somebody out, child.
Definitely. Oh, no, because you're hilarious and you do it.
Girl, period. I be saying what I say.
Because the whole thing is we're sitting in the audience and we're just trying to fathom, like, y'all must be dumb. Like, y'all really don't understand how the internet works at all.
No. They really, and the thing I hate about it is that a lot of people are very gullible, and a lot of people don't do research and look into things for themselves. And that is sad because that is how, narratives get misled and rumors and things get spread. That's how exact slander can happen. And it's sad. It's really sad.
Well, the thing is that, the person, we're not referring to them because, we don't do clout around here for people that are ignorant and racist. That person, they sound like they actually might know what they're talking about. So if you don't do research and you just listen to them, you're like, oh, well, that makes sense. But you've seen no proof of what they're talking about. You're just listening to what they're saying. Had you actually done your research, then you'd be like, oh, she's lying. And not like, oh, she got facts. wrong. No, she's blatantly lying, trying to push a narrative, and it's very clear that she's trying to push a narrative.
Exactly.
You know,
that's exactly what's going on.
And it's so crazy because it's like what people don't understand when it comes to YouTube. Because I've had another content creator that I work with, my girl Goddess, had some similar things happen. Not almost to the extent, but she got doxxed on several occasions, and it was crazy. Yeah, crazy. And she's a smaller content creator, but she has an amazing energy. She has a great attitude. She does hair, makeup, everything. Y'all definitely gotta connect because she's just incredible, right? But like we had the similar situation. People were trying to spin a narrative, so we come on there for hours and show them receipts. Like, nope, that's not what happened. Nope, that's not what. I'm like, they lying here, and you got to the point where like, you know what? We're not even gonna do this no more because y'all don't care what the truth is. You're gonna listen to the liars anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do us. And fall back.
They don't care what the truth is. You always have to wait for the masses to catch up, and it takes people a while. It will really take people months to put two and two together. And then unless you take major steps to, protect yourself, and, sometimes things can, be taken off of YouTube, and it's real sad.
Right, and that's where the problem comes in. Because as long as it's like online, it's a little key, whatever, that's one thing. But when you start involving family, start involving children, that's when it's like, okay, really, this is unacceptable. What are y'all doing? Do you really understand, the harm that you could be causing to someone? And all over what? A tweet or a comment?
Right.
Or because you didn't like the tone of my voice for what I said, or you didn't like the fact that I, told the truth on you and you were trying to be a scammer? Like, I'm confused. I don't know what the problem is and why you're trying to come for me now, But it's just been interesting to kind of see how your audience has grown beyond all this craziness. And I love your supporters. They're so much fun. Like, you can tell that they're very genuine and they really do care about you.
Yeah, and and I think that comes from when I started my life on my channel. I started living my life on my channel. Like, I love, and I've always enjoyed doing my member streams. I mean, I used to do streams like that on my main channel just every day, but of course, once I got monetized, I kind of had to calm it down, So it's like, I love the member streams where I can just be like myself and just chill, and like honestly, it's just me. I can curse a little bit more, and I can I can, do my makeup, get ready, style my natural hair, show y'all how I, do my wigs and my natural hair and all that. And I've always loved doing that content. Like, that's always been me,
Right, and that's why it was so funny when I saw the little Southside Callie clip. I was like, okay, that's everyone in Chicago when you make us mad. So, and what? Like,
Period. And it just shows how people be on bullshit, but they don't want the smoke. Like, no, don't try me and then get mad when I pop off right back. Like, you goofy.
Exactly.
Like,
it was just so funny. It was like,
that.
right, because I was laughing because sitting here like, I'm like, well, that's how she is when she's at work, but she's behind the wall with her friends chilling, and you decided to pull it. So, I mean, what did you expect?
Right. I'm like, and the thing that got me so upset when those clips surfaced, because I'm literally here minding my business, doing my thing, trying to move on with my life, and people are mad about it.
Exactly.
Like, your insecurity, wherever the hell that was, is not my responsibility. It's not my problem, regardless of how much you try to make it my problem.
That part there. And Callie is my guest here on Danaya Azure Radio. So you have so many different volumes when it comes to your content. You've done stuff on Amber Chantal, done stuff on MGK. Like, what would you say is your favorite person to react to, and why?
I'm not gonna lie. I will take Amber any day over Chantal. Amber is easy, predictable. I can at least understand what the hell she's saying half the time, even if it is nonsense. But I don't have to worry about Amber posting 8 million streams, 10 community tab posts, and then by the very next day or the time you get to posting the damn video about it, your video is already irrelevant and late. At least Amber is
Right.
sitting there being boring and predictable, and sometimes that's just my speed.
Definitely. Definitely. And I mean, and I like the way that you kind of described how, how that whole relationship even went in terms of like, I was following her, I was talking to her, and then I noticed some inconsistencies, and I was like, hey, I got to say something.
You know what's crazy and where I messed up?
What I signed up for.
Oh, girl, right. Like, no, I did not sign up for you to, ruin yourself like every single day. And you know what's crazy about that is where I messed up with that was thinking that my videos would help her because I started out my videos with a purpose. I'm like, well, maybe she'll see these videos and care. And no, it didn't turn into that at all. Like, at all.
But that's the thing, I think and this is where people don't understand when it comes to social media how things work is that instead of people, saying, hey, we want to help you, and we can't support you if you continue on this way. It became a situation of let's laugh, let's kiki, let's make crazy comments and make the situation worse.
Exactly.
Like, this is where people get frustrated. This is where social media frustrates me. So the way that things go viral is by comments and shares. This works whether it's negative or positive. People be like, oh, I want to share this out. This is so horrible. I gotta show everyone. No, you're making the situation worse because you're now giving eyes to it. And when 100,000 people do the same thing, now 100,000 people have made this bad thing relevant because all y'all wanted to show your friends how bad it was and do it publicly. Like, this is the problem right here. And I think what happened with Amber was that too many people were just like, keep doing you, do your thing. And I'm like, but she's gaining weight really, really bad, and this can actually harm her. Do you want to help her or not?
Right. And then, you also got those people who be concerned, trolling, like acting like they care, but they don't. Oh, I wish you could help, but that's why you're so fat. It's like whenever you get those backhanded comments, you already know what the intentions are.
Exactly. And that's the biggest thing is that a lot of the supporters, of content creators that are doing harm to themselves don't understand how what they're doing is actually making the situation worse. I guess your supporters are so dope because they stand up for you no matter what, and and they come with receipts. Like they have definitely learned, and I think that's what's so dope. That's why people are mad because they're like, wait, your supporters actually come with receipts? Yes, because we know that y'all gonna lie.
Right.
So we take screenshots and video recordings and all of that, just because we already know what's about to happen.
Right. We've been new. Yeah. You definitely like, and I feel like when it comes to YouTube, just in general, you have to keep your receipts. Like, I learned that the very hard way, but I learned it very fast. You have to be on top of everybody, and I don't trust many. Like, I swear, like, I only trust like my little friend circle that I have on YouTube, and none of them are creators. I don't trust any YouTube creators. I don't feel a need to trust or associate with any other creators because it's never benefited me. But even whether it's content or even just defending yourself, you have to keep those receipts, especially if you know damn well what's going on is wrong, because people will try to switch it and flip it on you with the quickness, and it's like, nah, you're not about to do that.
Exactly, and that's why it's so important to make sure that you relay what your point is, and you can't just be like, oh, I said XYZ. That works for some people, but for some reason it does not work for us. I don't understand. I was like, y'all don't question other people, but y'all want 10,000 receipts over here. All right, fine. That's okay. I have them too, damn it. Because I already knew what it was. So Callie is my guest here on Danaya Azure Radio. So you were talking about doing makeup tutorials. Have you thought about doing that on your main channel or just for your members?
I'll probably just keep it for members. I used to do tutorials back in the day, but it has been years. So I'm like, you know what? I could bring those back. I might as well, ain't no harm in it. It's been a minute since I even filmed one, so I would be shocked to see how it would even come out. I'm like, you know what? And, not much has changed about my makeup routine, but, maybe, if y'all watch and you like it, whatever, we'll see.
No, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see that. Like I said, the one thing I love about the member stream is that it's a smaller stream, so you actually get to really interact with the other members, and so you get to really start connecting with people. I just became a member, y'all. So I was so curious. I'm like, what is going on behind this wall? Like you were talking about this member stream. What is going on back here? It's the same thing. Really, the exact same thing. That's
how they make it seem. They be so
related rumors. I'm like, okay, maybe there's some extra tea or something. No, it's the same thing. Just a smaller group. Literally, she'll talk to us first and and as she's getting ready, and then repeat the same thing on her stream. So y'all sitting there having whole fits. Oh my God, what's going on behind that? And then we get, because we can't even have real conversations because people are lurking. So, there's that part.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully YouTube can fix that piece. Yeah, YouTube, I'm going to need y'all to figure out how to disconnect members. Why do you have to wait for the members to, to quit their membership? Why can't you fire members? There should be a way where if somebody is disrespectful, they are banned and can't see anything.
Definitely. And I think the problem is it's the fact that the member streams are still in beta, right? So while, the option is, new and available, YouTube still has so much work to do, and it's probably going to take them a couple more years to get it to where you can actually ban somebody. They won't be able to view the content. I think making YouTube aware of these type of issues is, highly important.
Definitely.
But, yeah, I think that it'll take some time. And I'm taking care of it. My channel is fine, and there's not many things that I can speak on, but do know that I will be okay.
Right.
And YouTube is aware of, the current, mess
situation.
On
Yeah.
And I'm doing what I need to do. So I'm curious to see what will happen and how they plan to move forward. But either way, I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm taking a break for now because there's some other things that I need to focus on and take care of. But, I'll be straight.
Yeah, and shout out to the free spirits for that, because I definitely saw that YouTube. I'm like, oh, YouTube finally paying attention on Twitter, yay! We've been adding them and retweeting them enough, so good. I'm glad they're finally taking care of business.
When you have issues like that, they might not always reply to you on Twitter. Sometimes when you have issues like that, they will email you directly saying, "Hi, we saw your video. We saw your tweets, we saw your what's the concern, or, this is already being looked into, whatever. So, they reached out to me directly. So
right. Like I said, they've been had enough people that were tweeting them. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's why it's important, when you have a problem with a social media platform, reach out to them. Not just reach out to them, have your supporters reach out to them, because that's what's going to get the attention going for real. Because when there are issues, especially like doxing, that is a huge thing. Any platform that you are part of needs to be aware of that. Do not be afraid to say something, because that is huge and that can harm so many people. And you're preventing situations when you say something. If you just sit back and be quiet and just let the situation, proceed, you could potentially be harming someone. So if you see something, say something.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely have to be your best advocate. Like, only you can really save yourself. And I say that all the time, especially as I've distanced myself from everybody, because, girl, I don't trust with nobody, girl, and I have not regretted it because people have done nothing but disappoint, But
definitely. So you're doing YouTube. You've done stuff on Instagram. Like, what do you think is next? Like, what else are you looking to do on your channel outside of what you're doing now?
Well, I plan on keeping my content just the way it is, and I do OnlyFans and all that other stuff. So I do have numerous platforms. I kind of I'm content. I'm happy with where things are now. Like, I want to focus more on my normal content because between the drama and me, I know that my algorithm right now is half my fault because I didn't keep consistent when everything was happening, and whenever I fall out the algorithm, I instantly regret it. But I want to work my way back to the algorithm, get my views back to where they were, and just keep going from there.
Definitely. So you mentioned your OnlyFans. So what made you initially decide to do it? I know a lot of people are nervous about it. There's 10,000 things we hear about it. So what made you initially decide to do it? What makes you continue?
Girl, because I always wanted to be a stripper, and when I was when I had just turned 18, I had went down to the damn club and got scared. And as I got older, I did nothing but regret it. And then the pandemic set in, and we were all stuck in the house. And I said, hell no. I was so upset. And I was like, And I'm like, let me do something. So I just started dancing, girl, and I started, doing my little thing. And now, I'm sponsored by other adult companies and stuff, and I love it. I love it. I wish that I could, and that could be a focus. I wish that I could turn OnlyFans into my main thing. I love the way you can work on OnlyFans. I love the way you can have so much control. There's a lot of control that you can have with OnlyFans, and I love that. I love being able to have freedom over my content. I love being able to just do my thing. And I don't know. Maybe I could focus more so on the OnlyFans and just see where it goes from there because I do love it.
It's interesting that you say that because, because I think you would understand when it comes to OnlyFans, it's a paid service. So people have subscriptions and all of that, and it's more adult than anything else. But I think the cool thing about it is the fact that you are able to control your content. I think when it comes to YouTube, they have a lot more. They have so many restrictions, and it's insane the restrictions that they have. I'm like, some of the words they have on there that are restricted. I'm like, why is that restricted? What?
Right.
It's like people be freaking stuff out, and I'm like, wait. Oh, it was funny. I remember I want to say 2 days ago, we were watching Chantal stream, and we were like, whoop, there goes my monetization.
Yes, because she be cursing. She will curse for a whole sentence, and I'm like, okay, I'm not editing this, and girl, sometimes I'll be up there live streaming, and I will just leave the monetization off because I don't care. So when YouTube is, checking for monetization and stuff, especially with language or whatever,
right,
it affects your channel standing. And so my channel is in really good standing. I just green checks across the board. So I take it very seriously, and I have kept it that way for a very long time. And I don't give a damn, especially if the stream get 2,000 views. Okay, fine. I'll just upload a video and I'll recoup what I made or should have made from the stream. I don't give a damn, girl. You're not about to play with my damn channel because you over there playing with your channel. I can't relate.
Exactly. Oh, wait, what if you just say your channel is in good standing despite all the lies and cheating and all the mess they're trying to spread, despite trying to say that you were the one that broke TOS, terms of service, but your channel is in good standing, right? Let me just repeat that.
Just like that last
Callie's channel is in good standing despite your hate and lie campaign. Just to be clear.
Period.
Just had to make that known because, people be lying and things and trying to say people trying to break the terms of service. But that wouldn't that have affected your standing, wouldn't it? Had you actually broken terms of service? Okay.
If I had actually broken terms of service, my email from YouTube would have read a lot differently, but it didn't because I take my channel seriously.
So let the record show YouTube said that Callie did not break terms of service. YouTube said that Callie's channel is in good standing. So when you hear otherwise, understand that is a lie.
Period, girl.
Don't listen to anything other than the fact that Callie's channel is in a good standing and YouTube is rocking with her because she's doing what she needs to do to make sure of that. So all of this stuff you're hearing is untrue. And why are y'all supporting people that are doxing people anyways? Like, stop that part. That's a bad look on y'all.
They be trying to, act like they don't see it or whatever, but, you cannot help the will to be ignorant. They are just naturally unfortunate at this point,
But it's sad because it's so many people are just, they don't understand the repercussions of situations like that. Doxing, I saw on Twitter that someone who was trans got doxed. Let me just explain to you the repercussions of that situation. That can cause somebody to be harmed. Yeah. Y'all sitting there and supporting this, not understanding people that are part of the rainbow community have harmed themselves because they weren't ready to come out. But you all are sitting there and supporting someone who's done this publicly. And now that person has to go back and figure out some things and figure out how to maneuver. This is not okay. Stop supporting the mess.
It's not.
Because it's not just a key.
It's not, and they can endanger lives. But they've always been that way. They've always been those people, and they've never cared about any of that. And the thing about all of this is, even I'm realizing, you have to let people expose themselves. You have to let people, you just have to let people expose themselves. You have to let folks ruin their own selves, and then do what you can to protect yourself. But don't let, I don't know, because even with me, I'm about to lay low off of Twitter because just know I'm working on some things, and when them things follow through, I don't want to hear it.
I got you.
Because I said what the hell I said. I know what the hell I'm doing, and when when things get to working out, and you want to get real mad. No, please spare me. I will be spending this next month continuing to move forward and heal as I should while protecting myself and doing everything that I need to do because I've had enough of this circus act. And people be trying to act like they can just do this stuff with no repercussions. It's there's numerous ways to hold a person accountable.
Yes. Oh, and let the record show. I said this on Twitter Spaces. I'm going to say it here too. I was in the stream that Callie made right after the George Floyd uprisings. I heard what she talked about when it came to her family member. I heard when she talked about that he was being threatened. I was concerned for her for days because she was so upset in that stream. The fact that you people thought it was okay to bring that stream back up to what was their point? What was their point even? What were they trying to say, that you were trying to get money? Is that what they were trying to lie about?
They were trying to say that I use Black Lives Matter to scam my audience. They were trying to say that I always
asked for $1. You didn't ask for a dime in that stream. You asked for all you asked for was prayers for your family. You asked for people to make sure that they are paying attention to what's going on. You said, please be careful. This is dangerous. They are threatening people's lives out there. If you are in Minnesota, make sure that you're careful. If you're in any of these districts, make sure that you're careful, because this is a serious situation. That's what you said, child. I remember that, because I was nervous, because I was like, oh, my goodness, let me check on her, make sure that she's, that she's good right after that. So for them to try to pull that one, oh, y'all definitely are barking up the wrong tree, because now it's a situation where you have taken a moment that was so painful for so many people, especially people of color, and you brought that back up to try to defame someone, and you thought it wasn't going to come for you. Honey,
right.
I'm sorry.
But that's what they always resort to. They always resort to those same few things because they don't have anything at all. Like, these people are just, they are literally just all trash, girl. I'd be like, girl, and I'm so over it, child. And, like, I am taking care of what I need to take care of, doing what I need to do. And I'm going to just let time handle it. Time is going to handle it. I've done enough. I've been through enough. I have enough going on that I need to focus on. And more importantly, I need to, just keep my channel up and active and just chilling. And I have so many other things that I want to focus on. And I just need to take some time. And when these things start falling in place, I really don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it at all. Because I told these people that I wasn't playing from day one, and everything that I was saying was the truth. And, people might have to just see that, when you do slanderous stuff and when you do really harmful stuff and when you do things with evil intent, those things will always come back to bite. And there's ways to protect yourself from all of it.
Absolutely. s1e8 Callie is my guest here on Danaya Azure Radio. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you, book you, support you on OnlyFans, all of that.
Yes, girl. I am the life of a free spirit on all social media, so that's THELYFE of a free spirit. So I spell life LYFE. So you put in THELYFE of a free spirit, you will find me everywhere on YouTube, OnlyFans, Twitter, Instagram. I am the same on all platforms.
Yes, support her. If you are subscribed to her, become a member, because it's fun back there. We get to network and kiki and all of that. And trust me, it'll be a time when these people get it together and they'll kick out all the bad people. We can just chill and relax and not worry about people all in our business. But for now, we're still going to kiki and have fun, just like we always do.
Do our thing, girl.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. You are so amazing. I'm so glad I became a member, because it's so much fun back there.
Baby, thank you for having me. I mean, I didn't even know. And you know what? And this is what I love about connecting with my community. I mean, this is where all the awesome people are, like my supporters. Look at you with your own radio show, hosting and stuff.
Thank you, Mama.
Some people cannot relate. This is why I would much rather mess with my community than these other little creators and reaction channels any day. Y'all are out here doing things. Y'all have lives that are actually blossoming and growing, and y'all are productive. Y'all are amazing people. I would take y'all over trash any day. So thank you, baby. This is very pleasant. So I really appreciate you.
I'm so glad you were able to come through. I know you crazy busy, so I was like, let me see if she's available. I know her schedule's insane, but thank you. I truly do appreciate you for sure.
Hey, what's up? It's Danaya Azure. Be sure to follow me all over social media at Danaya Azure, DANAYAAZURE, and like the Facebook page, facebook.com/Danaya Designs for You, facebook.com/Danaya Azure Radio, and be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. Just type in Danaya Azure.
Take a look, Ashton.
Pressure makes diamonds, can't combust except my confinement. I used to fuss, don't move on consignment. Cash in my clutch, slow down, take my time and review and rewind. Fall into alignment. Bad vibes, it's the lies, man. Only pure vibes, no wise man. Get this shit right on the first time. Understood the assignment. Another level. I am determined not to settle. Gas to the meadow. Off the Richter, swinging around on some chandeliers. I'll make Koofy Cavalier, Manhattan cheers. Got time for nothing wasteful. That's gonna pull me off my track. If I'm down and out, recalibrate. Go ghost, then come right back. This has been a long time coming. I am different and I'm weird. I no longer care about my fears. Crushed bones, I'm no longer scared. I am on a whole nother level, another level. I am determined not to settle. Gas to the meadow, off the Richter, swinging around on some chandeliers. I'll make Koofy Cavalier, Manhattan cheers. I am on a whole nother level, another level. I am determined not to settle. Gas to the meadow, off the Richter, swinging around on some chandeliers. I'll make Koofy Cavalier, Manhattan cheers. I am on a whole nother level, another level. I am determined not to settle. Gas to the meadow. Off the Richter, swinging around on some chandeliers. I'll make Koofy Cavalier, Manhattan cheers.